You guys don't have a lot of black people on here, huh?
The only
now,
black guy I've had on here is Hollow.
Hollow, he's light skinned though.
Yeah, I know. And he was wearing a hat too.
I look like motherfucking the ghost on Pac-Man.
Well, yo, you look icy, dog. You look like you look like Doug.
See how
after you take a power pellet.
If you sit how Lush is sitting, you'll be more in the light. Basically,
hey bro is looking like Hobson for a minute.
Oh fuck! I don't even know any Hobson lyrics to fucking.
There's a sharpen filter on there, so it doesn't really.
That's why that's why we're friends. It's kind of a prerequisite.
Yeah. Damn, that's sad.
Real hip hop, bro.
This is.
Dog, by the way, you are selling out big time right now.
I'm selling out. Is that a good thing?
You are selling out. Being on this show, conforming to your battle rap fan base is such a sellout move, bro.
Yeah,
I'm fucking with you.
If you ask me, I got a reason for it. I got a good reason for it.
You do. Of course you do. You know what I'm saying, though. Just because like you've made great leaps and bounds of distance yourself.
With the Well, I don't think I was trying to distance myself. I really think I was going through an age where it was the beginning of me saying fuck everything. You know what I'm saying? And like, first I had to get rid of the battle rap. You know? Yeah. Now I was telling him, bro, Sundays I watch Dragon Ball Super, and I watch One Piece, and then I watch a battle like almost every Sunday. You know, where since I'm distanced from it, and then like let's say like
does it have a different resonance since you're more far remote?
I just be laughing at that shit. I'm like with it. There was about a year or 2 years ago I watched this shit, and I'd be like, I could serve that fool. Now I don't have those feelings, you know? Or I'll be like, oh, fuck that, that's whack. Right. Now I'm just like looking at it as like pure entertainment.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, no. Yeah. I mean, I went through that transition myself, even like when I used to battle, like, and now I realize what I did that was battle rapping is a completely different experience that a motherfucker goes through. Like the level of stress and pressure that these kids are dealing with is like, it's some other shit.
Yeah.
It is some
we
other
can
shit.
talk about that shit all day, bro, because like, I just think about like, I don't know, man. I think like, what would make somebody want to be a battle rapper in this day and age? Like, you have to really want to do it for views, right? Or
I mean, I feel like there's only one reason why anybody's ever wanted to rap, including homosexuals as well.
Bitches?
Bitches. You feel me? Like,
for real?
For girls. There's no other reason anybody raps but to impress girls. And like,
I swear to God, I don't do it to impress girls.
On the most primal instinct, if you really just like distill to the purest crystallization.
How can you do that? You can't distill some shit to the purest crystallization.
At its core, it's like, yes.
Nigga, you can't.
Yeah. I want bitches. This is for pussy. 1,000. Like,
that's you, bro. That's you.
It wasn't me because I did
That's how you feel.
I did it to, you know what I'm saying, for my lyrical legacy.
The Lush One story, my lyrical legacy.
Oh my god!
Behind the music,
that was pretty fucking.
I really think
my lyrical legacy. Bro.
It do have something to do with like obviously.
You think it's peacocking basically?
Yeah. Well, what it is now is like back in our day,
there was no bitches at Project Blow.
No. But what it wasn't the ends to the mean. It was like, okay, we doing this because we want to further our rap career. We want to like, we're an MC. I'm an MC, and this is one facet of my ability as an MC.
Yeah.
Let me show you I can do this, gain more fans for me or my crew.
Yeah.
Then all these different outlets started popping up for battle rappers, or that battle rap had a skill set that was conducive towards things like stand-up comedy, things like being on Wild 'N Out, like Conceited and Hitman and all them. Things like being an actor. Things like being like Roan. You know, like
I DJ because I want my respect. I want my acknowledgement.
That's for real?
Yes.
You don't want to rock a party? You don't want to like...
Yeah, I do that, fool, but I want acknowledgement because, you rock that party. So
is it for bitches?
No, it's not.
Okay.
Because that happens easy. I'm never hitting...
Hey, bro, since he said it, I low-key, I didn't want to sound arrogant. But I always like when I went to the doctor. When the fucking they took me to the doctor, whatnot. Like they were like, your son has asthma and bitches. Like I've always had that in my whole life. Couldn't do nothing about it. You know, so like I
That's
think I
always
was
there.
rapping. Yeah, I can't get rid of either, my nigga.
Yeah.
So,
No, I was a good looking jit. I always had girls, but as far as amplifying it, you know what I'm saying? It's like why
You mean
spray
like
cologne when
them
you can rap
throwing their
good?
bras at you, like, on stage or some shit like that.
Or cologne when you can just
I
rap.
Rap good.
Like
It's my cologne. It's my
rock star
accent.
shit.
I just think I was a quiet dude and I wanted to be heard. More importantly, and it may be bitches, but I
But
think,
why did you want to be heard?
Because like I felt like I had because I was a fucking little egomaniac. Like I felt like I had important shit to say because I read more books than niggas. Like
Right.
you know, and it was. Yeah, it wasn't, but I don't think it was for bitches.
Part of it within the crowd of amazed, bedazzled bystanders looking up at you and I.
And
as
do
you're
you
rapping.
look at the-
there's a little slut in the corner that you're definitely thinking about taking to the restroom.
That slut has ruined my life once before, and so like I low key can't I can't. I mean I remember there's a time in my life where I didn't even notice them at rap, and then something happened. I think it was alcohol, and then I noticed them and may have partaken, and then I stopped, and I've learned. Fuck them, I'm not doing it for the bitches. And if I am, then they're just a byproduct.
Oh yeah, the one thing is I've been super solid about avoiding any bitch in the hip hop scene because I don't want my name on those lips in more ways than one. You know what I mean?
For sure.
You don't want to be that dude. And the most earth-shattering thing would be to have a girl
there's so many.
say that you tried to pop at her but didn't get
And
to
didn't
fuck.
get her. Oh!
Like that's the
Yeah.
ultimate burn. So I'd rather not even try to pop at a bitch. You feel me?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
just so
I
she
never-
can't say that.
She
That's
can never say
my
that.
preemptive strike. I'd rather not get pussy.
And you know what?
than have that.
I've heard chicks say shit like that. The worst thing for me is
Not about me though.
Not about you, not about you. You want to hear this fucked up story, bro? My first tour, I was just telling somebody this, and we ended up in Portland. I was with like my big homies, and motherfucking this chick was talking about Chingy was just in town the day before, and that's when I realized I was like, bro, like this is not like
The
we can't
circuit
even.
is
Like you know, like
it's very very tightly connected.
then the next day, I feel like it's like every other city we go, I'm about to do this. Like the next
Oh,
day,
yeah.
some chick was like, Blueprint. And then you go to another fucking market and
man.
demographic and it's like, fucking, like, Rob Stone. Like, it's
Right,
like,
yeah.
the thotties are the thotties for the whole fucking, for the art. They're for the art.
They're patrons of the arts,
Beautiful.
and it's an
Loyal.
Are we on? Are we talking about bitches on your stream?
I don't think this shit live yet, but if it was, that'd be
That would be
fuck.
good.
I mean,
that'd be real.
We've been
It's
marketing.
unlisted. I have it unlisted. So there's like one person in here with Maple Leaf. So
Oh,
Yeah?
that's my guy.
Maple Leaf?
yeah.
Okay.
He's a
But
good- he's a
yeah, I
good
mean,
one.
I have this recorded, so I could release it if I want.
That shit was fire. Bro.
That was
the
good.
fact that was you. I say pull the trigger on that.
You know about that shit. You know how to make shit pop, bro.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, these youngins, it's all about, they love watching other people doing things. So the idea of the infinite loop created by watching somebody watching something
It's so weird.
is just like
Mega
I never
meta.
thought this was
that's virality.
like
in
I
itself.
literally did this show with Greg and Chase on like a fucking Sunday afternoon. Like, let's just get drunk and watch a battle. I'm like, it's just another bullshit idea, and everybody's like, it's pretty good that I did it live, and everybody's like, this is really good. I'm like, really? It's fucking stupid. Like, we're literally just watching a battle and talking about it. But people like eat that shit up. Like,
Well, it's
fucking-
like, I mean, there's not too many artists nowadays in the hip hop genre or the urban market that is getting on by sustaining an aura of mystique. Like the whole J Electronica, you don't really know who I am. I'm gonna put a single out once every 5 months and
Yeah,
every
word.
month. That doesn't really it could work, but
Yeah.
that's not what's popping. Fools want to see famous Dex every
Yeah.
single time he rolls a 4
Yeah.
grand backwood.
Yeah.
Hop on IG Live. You feel
Yeah.
me? And scream Dexter and
Well,
show his Audemars. And
the funny thing about
that's what
this
they want.
too
I
is
can't
like,
do that shit.
like
It's too
everybody,
much.
everybody I've done this with,
That's
it's-
why this works though.
it's like
Yeah,
they
okay.
like them more. Like
Yeah.
like you, Greg, everybody's been like, oh, actually, after seeing the watch,
No, this has
I
been-
think Lush 1 is cool, and I'm like, what the fuck are you
No,
talking about?
I'll say this on the stream. I owe you PR royalties. Like you help.
I don't do shit. I'm just like, let's hang out.
And
they're
I feel like I didn't
I'm
do
just being
shit.
myself.
I feel like I didn't do a motherfucking
And
thing.
I filmed a beer
Yeah.
in battles with Big K. They said the same fucking thing. Like, oh, I've never seen Big K be like
A
so
human?
relaxed.
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
Yeah.
literally just talking. That's all we're doing.
Big K's a cool
Yeah, no,
ass
yeah,
dude.
we're-
Really?
Like
Yeah,
Big K's
he's
not
like,
threatening
all
me right
violent
now.
and like
Big
Cause
K's
I
awesome.
do
aggressive.
his
He's
battle
awesome.
shit. I just feel like
I think
Stoner?
fools
I'd
don't
imagine
expect
him
me
being
to be
like
eloquent.
this.
They just think
Yeah,
I'm just
no,
mad like
no,
Yeah.
Kiz is
Word.
all over
Yeah.
the place.
He's always
Every
the wild
day.
hosting.
yeah, I'm just on ecstasy to watch lyrics to
So
really
ridiculous.
absorb these bars.
Yeah. The
You
only
ever
person.
use these shits or what?
Yeah, you do. You can hear yourself talking. I mean, like the camera's in the headphones too, so it's all good.
But YouTube commenters are like a direct reflection of my childhood because when I was like 16 years old, if like a fucking Poor Righteous Teachers song came on and I thought that shit was whack, I'd be like, yo, fuck Wise Intelligent. I hope this motherfucker gets smoked. Like, fuck this fool. Like, fuck Aerosmith. Fuck Steven Tyler. You feel me? Fuck Joe Perry. I was like,
I never had that thought.
that's the way like
That's what you-
young adolescents be like hypey like that. Like,
Yeah.
they're like so for you to just be like, oh, Aerosmith sucks. You're like totally negating the entire body of work. What about Janie's Got a Gun? What about Sweet Emotion?
Yeah.
These are incredible records. But just because you saw the Crying video and we're more focused on
Aerosmith
Alicia
is,
Silverstone's ass, you thought the music's whack and you're just gonna be like, fuck Aerosmith.
Yeah.
So that's what a YouTube commenter being like, oh, Lush one's a basshead.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. They see me, they're like, I don't like this guy's face.
Yeah.
Fuck his existence. Fuck all his dead relatives.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's weird because I know everybody that it's strange when I see, like, it's just like I'm just hanging out with somebody like, oh, they're actually cool. And I'm like, man, it's like the interpretation that you see through somebody like doing their art is so much different than just like
Right.
having a conversation. You
Maybe
know?
Well, like, what if
Maybe
Cheddar
that's why
Cheese was
this
an
is
asshole?
Yeah,
Maybe this is
word.
why it's so successful is because it's like you're allowing people to see people like you see them maybe.
Yeah, word.
Behind the veil.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's
Yeah,
tight.
through your perspective for sure.
Yeah.
But like, there's certain dudes I feel like with like Dumbfounded, for example. As soon as like we saw him on camera, we're like,
Likeable.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
charismatic. It
Yeah.
draws you in, and we kind of knew, okay, something's gonna pop off with
Yeah,
this kid
word,
in some
word.
shape or form.
I didn't know.
I felt like,
I didn't know until the tantrum battle. Then I was like,
oh, at that point it was a Rizap.
Yeah.
Once the fucking, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
Sukiyaki forums got a hold of him and
the
shit. Like,
sukiyaki forums? Is that a thing?
I'm just saying the Asian Asian websites. You
Yeah.
probably
Okay, I'm gonna make this live and we can just talk for
Sukiyaki
like
forums.
Sukiyaki
20 minutes.
forums.
You guys
Nigga,
down for
that
that?
is a soup. That's a soup, bro.
All right, so I'm about to make this public. So when,
Alright,
once this goes
let's go.
public,
I'm gonna just
say
freeze up.
anything.
I'm not used to saying.
Don't
things
say
in front of
anything you
people.
don't want to be heard.
Oh,
Or
man.
recorded.
Okay, boom.
See, I be fucking up. Like I be doing so much interviews and be doing so much content
Yeah.
that like I don't expect people to see certain things.
Mm-hmm.
So like smoking. What about you? Already know where I'm going with that, right?
What?
Sometimes it gets back to the hood, right? And it's spunky because like. I did an interview just showing my tattoos.
Yeah,
You feel
yeah,
me?
yeah.
And they're like, oh, okay. It was with Noco, so I was out in like
Yeah.
so I like take
Where
my
the fuck
shirt
are
off.
they?
They like all through the Midwest.
Yeah.
Oh, they're based in
Well, Columbia, Missouri,
Missouri.
Como,
Yeah, Missouri.
which is such.
Como.
Como is like.
I smell the farmland.
Oh, it's rural. It's rural than a motherfucker, but it's like
Yeah.
super progressive for them. So like.
Oh,
like,
progressive.
Yeah, like the Klans allow black people. Like, no, it's super progressive to the point where it's like a Berkeley or Austin, Texas, in the middle. So so if something's really weird and just like eccentric, I dub the term for them no como. So be like, yeah, it was a burlesque show, but like everyone there was a tranny no como. You
Okay,
feel me?
okay,
Like, you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? But that's where it's based. But in Minnesota, I was out there and shit. What was we talking about before?
We was talking about
An interview.
shit that you
Oh,
say.
yeah.
Yeah, they
So
get you in trouble.
yeah. They're interviewing me, showing off all my tats, right? And I guess I made an off the coof comment about one of my homeboys who happened to tattoo me. Happens to be a gangbanger. You feel me? Very serious dude. I think I referred to him as a tweaker in a trap house.
He's like, hey,
Oh!
who did that tattoo? He's like, oh, some tweaker in a trap.
Because I was like upset, but look, yo, no disrespect, like much respect to the homie if he's watching this, because apparently gangsters got the net nowadays. But this like
They do. They have everyone has a smartphone.
of all
and then
the
their
media,
homie is on a fucking.
Well, like, look, of all the pieces of media that have been released with my name on it,
He's never seen anyone.
This one had like less than 300 views. It was like such an insignificant,
Yeah.
buried within the bowels of insignificant battle rap minutia.
Yeah.
YouTube. Then like this fool found it. He's like, "Hey, fool, Lush one needs that fade essay." Like he got all heated about it. So like they be watching everything I fucking do, bro.
Did you?
But, hey,
Did you fight him?
I mean, I'm gonna try to like, I apologize.
Nah,
You feel
just,
me?
just
Yeah.
recently, how you just
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah, like I
Damn.
apologize, like to the homie. I don't mean no disrespect. If we have to get
But
down,
just for the
it'll
sake
be
of
quick.
the exercise, like.
It'll be quick. And while
Just
the
be like, let's
it'll be
fight,
quick.
like just to get it out of
if
the
we
way.
get, look, if
Yeah,
we have
you
to
know
get down,
everything's good at
if we
Exactly.
if we have to
Because
get
after
down,
you feel stupid. So you're like,
yeah, or either the person does too, or they got
Yeah.
socked up and then they feel.
Look,
really
then they feel
stupid.
real
That's-
stupid.
fools like know who I
that.
am in that little neck of the woods. So it'll be like hella fucking, world stars.
Yeah, word,
it'll be
word.
like Lush one gets dropped by Avocado
Yeah,
in
yeah.
fucking 0.8 milliseconds. But if it
that's
has,
why you gotta fucking train, bro.
And it's- and
you
it's-
gotta
and
make
it's
it
a
happen
homie.
on your
It's-
time.
It
Is
won't be filmed.
it's not like an enemy, so it's not like, hey, if he pulls up on me, I'm dumping. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
I can't do that. You feel me? So it just makes it spunky. But fools be watching once again. To my guy, I'm not gonna say her name. I apologize, and it's a beautiful tattoo. I didn't think you would see that. This fool looked up like Lush One tattoo. He was like doing it to be cool. He was looking it up like, oh, let's
Yeah,
see
he
what the
was
homie's up to.
Homie saying, well, that's funny.
Yeah, and then I'm like disrespecting him. He's like probably showing like bitches, and they're like,
Yeah, Jesus.
My homie's
So he
popping.
said he's
I
with a
tattooed them. They're in the shop right now.
Yeah.
And they're like, my homie popping. They tattooed him. Oh, you know about battle rap? My homie's in a battle rap.
yeah, it wasn't.
Move.
Ain't no tattoo shop. You feel me? This is all like,
Oh, that's
ain't no
like-
tattoo shop.
Yeah, guitar strings.
Yeah, guitar
Oh,
strings.
what?
And batteries and all that. Like,
Yeah.
And the cold part is that
I would
he's
never
with-
let anybody touch me with that.
No,
Even
no,
if I
some
went
of
to
my
jail,
bad- I got
nigga,
beautiful
I'd be
like
like,
that.
nigga, write that idea down. And when I get out of jail, we
What do you
can
mean
do it at
guitar
the real
strings? What does that
shop.
mean?
Literally, like, so you take a guitar string
Yeah.
and turn it
File
into
it down.
yeah,
The needle.
Yeah, that's the
It's
needle.
a guitar string.
Yeah,
bro.
Holy
yeah.
shit.
Connected to like the inside of an empty Bic pen. You feel me? And then like
Oh,
and, like a
wow.
little battery. And
It's basically the dude was in prison doing tattoos and he got out.
He's
and
more
he was
comfortable
more
doing that
comfortable with that
than
than
using
an
a
actual
tattoo
machine.
pen.
But it's
Okay.
still sterile and all that stuff.
Yeah, it's actually
But
more
it feels
sterile.
more
like,
comfortable.
low-key.
Yeah.
Working on you.
Yeah.
But obviously,
Not
what
a real guy.
That's fucking hilarious.
so what
My
exacerbated?
That's super.
Yeah,
This
I'm
is
really
from-
good
this
like
is
that.
from that same shit, the 5150. That's from that
Yeah.
same machine, same guy.
Let me see yours.
And this one right here, and this my other homie Shy Boy from Santa Monica did this. You feel me? And he's
Yeah.
ice.
And that's with the same
freehand,
kind of pen?
freehand. He freestyled. He didn't even have like a image on it. He didn't
Oh,
even
crazy.
Like, yeah, he's no stencil whatsoever. But what always
Oh, yeah. This is my
exacerbates
newest
those
one right
situations is
Okay.
when there's a homie
That's just
with
clean
you.
as fuck.
Yeah.
So like his
Did he
homies,
do it with
hey,
that same
we're gonna
pen?
let that
No,
fool
no, no,
disrespect
it's a
you,
different
dog. You feel
Oh,
me?
yeah.
You gotta catch that fool's fade.
Where'd
That's
he
it.
just like
Did he do
amplifies
that
that.
at
Like,
crib?
fuck.
Yeah, he has his garage. He did this one too.
Oh yeah, the homie Shy Boy goes up
He does the garage. He
He's
has
great.
a garage Broadway and 70th.
down there in South Central.
Okay.
Yeah.
So and he's like really reasonable, really tight Instagram page if you want to check it out, and fucking just really low.
Yeah, no, he
Tell me
is
Loki
solid.
Lush
Ink.
sent you,
Yeah,
like-
that's bro and him.
Cool.
And he don't want to beat me up, so that's always a plus for my local tattooers.
Yeah.
My name good in the hood, baby.
All right, so there's
Are we on?
yeah, we're on. There's
Did
like
that.
50 people in here.
There's
So
15. How
sorry,
many people usually come on here?
like anywhere between 300 to 600.
What? That's tight.
6 Hana.
But yeah, so James,
Yeah.
what have you been up to?
Yeah.
Basically, just say everything you just talked to us about. So you have been watching battles recently a little bit, right?
All right. So basically, there was Lush fucking brought this shit up. He was just like, you distance yourself from the battle stuff, and I have distanced myself, but in secret.
Did you wasn't like a deer battle rap? Fuck
I
you.
wrote it,
From No Can Do.
and that was my hardest battle verse I wrote, my
Yeah,
nigga.
for
The
real.
hardest one. How do you? It's bombs over bullets, nigga.
Dog, I heard Ron Brow's Ether beat in my head while I was like, damn, that stung. The culture.
Yeah, nah. I'm just an emotional ass dude. Is what I realized. And then so like I will, there was like a period in my life that was like 2013 to 2000, like summer 2014 to 2000, or summer 2013 to the fall of 2014, where I was just like, I was just shedding skin, bro. Everything. I was not fucking with it. So battle rap was included. Some friends were included. I even got divorced in that time. Hella shit happened, you know? Anyway, in the last year...
A lot of things that were defining your existence up in, and you're like...
I shed it. Yeah, I literally was like, fuck it. But my homie Mucho came over to the house. And, you know, every time he comes over, he's one of those dudes who's like, and you are the same way. Wouldn't you do this again? How about if they offered you 5 racks? Would you do it? How about if they offered you this? What if it was like the illest nigga? He was like dissing you and like I'm like, no, Mucho, never. And I'm like working on records. He's like, your music tight, man, it's tight, but
80 racks to battle K-Dog?
That part, yeah. And that's exactly what he's on, bro. And then I was like, nah. But then he mentioned a few like battles for me to watch, and like. This was like sometime early this year, maybe, or late last year, or whatever. But I watched them and I was entertained. I watched them like a year ago before, and I still felt halfway like a battle rapper, where I was just like, I could
critiquing and shit.
Like. Yeah, but now I can just, if somebody sucks, I can enjoy it. If somebody's tight, I can enjoy it. If it's like a dope matchup, I can enjoy it. You know, I'm just distance enough from it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, do you think that, like, and I ain't trying to be asking like bootsy ass DJ Vlad type questions, but I'm just saying, like, do you feel like, because you've done a lot.
I did hella battles.
No, beyond battling, like, since then you've been putting out a lot of music, doing like label type shit, working in the industry, songwriting, all kinds of like maneuvers. Do you think that battling helped kind of sharpen your skill set in those regards, and just
all of it helps? All of it.
Yeah.
Being a creative person, like, to be totally honest, as a songwriter, battling helps me hella, because it's all about like me writing a battle for you is the same way, like to body you is the same way as me writing a hit for you to define you.
Right.
I'm defining you negatively or positively. So I could be like, Lush is the shit, or Lush is a piece of shit. Right. So if they send me in with some, like, you know, little fucking R&B singer.
Both songs were battling on the charts, by the way, last year. So.
But, yeah, they were going up. But like fucking, if they send me in for some singer, we, you know, smoke cigarettes, talk, or I smoke a cigarette, we talk, we'll figure out exactly what they are, and I'm just like, all right, cool, let me dress you up. Right. And I would be able to do it faster. Right. So it definitely helped. And as for, like, you know, like branding shit with, I put out other artists too, you know, for the label shit. Like,
shouts to the new Caddy project you just dropped.
The Caddy, that's the first thing I put out in like 2 or 3 years. I didn't even put out no records in like the last 2 or 3 years. Yeah. But people like the Caddy, that's some shit like hands off, and it already came done. Right. But in terms of like an artist project, like the Anderson .Paak project, the first one we put out, or the Milo project, or one of the Open Mike Eagle projects, it was like, you know, with the battle shit, this shit gotta be clean, mean, lean, no fillers, straight killer.
And that's gotta feel crazy working with a dude like Anderson .Paak, and then within a year's time, the motherfucker is out of here, winning Grammys.
Well, I feel bad because I didn't get a percentage of that Grammy right. You know, like,
hey, ain't that a bitch,
that's
right?
A bitch.
That's the game in a nutshell.
But it feels.
That's why if you a good homie, you allow a motherfucker to bring a lawyer to the table and get his. I'm just saying.
Oh, for real.
You feel me?
Labels who sign a gang of people with no lawyers, I don't trust them at all.
Yeah, what you doing?
Yeah, or anybody, like, a nigga should be able to bring a lawyer. It's like if we all brought pistols, right? I mean, it's just because I like to bring my pistol around, and anything could happen.
I just feel, I'm just how you said paranoid. You know, but really, like, no, like, if I'm finna sign you to Imaginary Records, you feel me? I'm gonna pay for the lawyer of your choice. You know what I'm saying? If I really care about you.
Because when it ends, we want everything to be good. Because we don't want, what's more important than money is your name and your
1,000.
reputation.
1,000. That's a credit card.
For sure.
Yeah, word.
Definitely.
That's a credit card.
And you know.
Yes. Oh, I know.
Because low key with you like, me and you, like, we're the same age, you know?
Yeah.
And you've been, like, you know, up, down, bounce back, all
Valleys
through everything.
And peaks. Valleys and peaks.
And it's really just because of your relationship. Not just because, you know, excellent mouthpiece, right?
That is important.
But relationships are good. Like, this is a dude right here, right? This is probably the most important person to know in battle rap, like the most.
Yeah, if you play Avocado off, like if you try to big homie this fool or some shit, that's gonna bite you in the motherfucking ass.
Exactly,
like,
you know.
Plus,
And
he's a nice guy. So.
But he's a nice guy. But like some people, you know, they take advantage of nice guys, or they don't pay homage to nice guys that are hyper important.
Yeah.
But I don't think you've like ever done that. You're like really good. What's that shit called? Like what's that?
Amicable or diplomatic.
Diplomatic. There we go.
You know what it is? It's because look, my pops is a filmmaker,
Mm-hmm.
and he always said one of the most important parts, one of the most important aspects of directing a film is creating a myopic experience, which means for every single
Myopic means nearsighted.
No, it means like it means nearsighted as it could be used in different contexts.
Okay.
Like it means like every single person who's involved in it, that their involvement is imperative, or else this thing's not gonna crack.
For real.
You're the sound engineer. You're the fucking production assistant. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Everybody, yeah.
You're the makeup bitch giving hand jobs in the trailer. Whatever it is,
I don't want the makeup artist giving hand jobs in the trailer. I want her to be good at makeup, and I want another bitch for hand jobs.
Whatever it is.
I hate Hollywood.
Back to the sukiyaki. Back to the sukiyaki.
Man, that's a soup, nigga. That's soup, man.
You feel me? Creating that myopic experience is vital. So that's how come I know how to like come at everybody, because everybody I would see my pops show up at the movie set and be like, "What's up? How you doing?" The successful actors and shit that I was around, they would always act that way too.
Yeah.
And the dudes that are super like
fuck them,
diva-ish, they don't even get respect like that.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised. You think Meryl Streep's a bitch? She's actually, you know what I'm saying, like in the mix, chopping it up with everybody. You feel? I know another actress that Avo's not so fond of. We're not going to say her name.
Ooh, Katherine Heigl. Who is
you know what I'm talking about?
No, who are you talking?
Freak Show.
Oh, word.
What's her name?
And she's one of the great actresses of all time. So I mean, some of them are kind of bitchy, but
Talk to me, man.
you know what I'm saying?
Star.
Yeah, it's a porn star.
Yeah.
It's a porn star.
So
I like gossip.
So basically, you have watched some battles pretty recently.
Yeah, I've been watching. I watch battles on Sunday when I watch Dragon Ball Super. I treat them both the same. I'm no longer invested in my favorite character. I just want to see how the story plays out.
Word.
Yeah.
Nice. So what about anime? What are you watching nowadays?
I don't really watch that much anime. I'm like mad mainstream with the anime. I'm like.
So how do you feel about the Ghost in the Shell movie with ScarJo?
Bro, I just watched this I watched it last week, and I'm gonna say this. The first thing that I had this feeling about was what's that shit called? Somebody told me some movie was whack. And like the internet, all my homies on the internet, this is whack, fuck this.
Yeah.
And then I saw it on bootleg, because I don't pay for shit, you know?
Fire Stick Life.
Not even Fire Stick. My lady got a little site that she goes to.
Okay.
She bootlegs everything off
Okay.
it. So I go and I watch it like 2 months later, and I'm like, shit's tight. But then so I just watched the motherfucking the same way it happened with the Scarlet Joe, whatever.
Yeah, Ghost in the Shell.
It was good, but I'm not a fan of like
I mean,
Ghost in the Shell.
I feel like ScarJo's
Me neither,
like
to be
she's
honest.
like a goat white bitch though. You feel me?
Yeah.
So
Facts.
if they're like, you could put her in any race. You feel me?
Yeah.
Have her playing the fucking Emperor of Japan.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. It's Scarlett Johansson.
That's too far, bro.
You feel
You're being hyperbolic as fuck.
I don't
That's
feel
not
like-
possible.
I didn't feel like that.
But she is. I call her. She would be the goat white bitch if that's.
She
Can I
is
say
the goat.
goat white bitch?
Hell yeah.
Goat white bitch.
That sounds satanic as fuck.
That
right
sounds
there.
satanic as fuck, bro.
Jesus.
But like.
I'll sacrifice Zach, man. You did.
Oh, dude, I heard. You know Jamie, the chick from what's the white chick?
Oh, Presley, Jamie Presley.
I think that's like she got ScarJo powers, like you know. Like,
But okay, I done heard some things.
I heard some things too.
I heard some things.
But she's bad though.
Yeah, she bad. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like
But Ghost in the Shell though,
Ghost in the Shell.
it was good.
Part
bro.
2 was actually a low key fire anime. I did enjoy the second.
I didn't even.
I
you seen
didn't
it?
watch
Yeah.
this.
I didn't even know you was into anime.
Yeah, oh yeah,
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
I got nerd stripes. Hey, ask him about. I know Akira intimately.
You know Akira intimately.
yeah,
yeah.
You know like the mangas and shit.
Yeah, I be reading that.
See,
You know
bro,
what I'm saying?
I'm
I ain't
not
read
even in it like that deep.
1,200 pages. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
that's involved. That's fairly involved. But I watched the movie like with like 8 different bitches. You feel me? Like baby, you gotta see this. This is my life.
Do you put them up on it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Always. You feel me? Pill gang.
I
Clown
like-
killer.
Oh, yeah.
Clown killer.
Yeah.
Pill gang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, Reverse Live has a.
Oh yeah, he did.
the-
Yeah.
What?
He has a tattoo from Akira where it's the pill going into somebody's mouth and it says "good for your health."
Yeah.
Fucking awesome.
Bad for education. Good
Yeah,
for-
yeah, yeah. Fucking
That's
tight.
funny,
Yeah.
bro. It's
Yeah.
crazy how fucking like anime like permeated. I feel like it's absolutely mainstream as fuck now.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Like,
it is.
It's like, you know.
I used to go to Universal City Walk. They had a little comic book store over
Yeah.
there. It was like actually like next to the magic shop, and they would have a little. That was like the only spot to get Dragon Ball toys.
Yeah, they had one. It was like a shady little corner out there.
It was the shadiest little corner. Like I didn't even know crime happened at the City Walk. But this is the nook.
That's the nook in it.
That's the nook in
Motherfuckers
it.
are selling dope by the manga and shit. Like,
But I was definitely and obviously like I'm as you said earlier, I'm super cliche like Fist of the North Star. You feel
Fuck,
me? Like,
Fist of the North Star. I've been watching that recently.
Really?
I didn't even know it was
Did
a
you see-
series.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
thought it
you
was
see
just
the
a movie.
live action.
yeah, the live action.
No, I have not. I've seen like it on YouTube, like in the suggested videos. I'm not fucking with that.
Yeah,
at
you don't
all.
want to see the live action interpretation of Rey just completely destroys any mystique.
Did you guys see Attack on Titan?
I haven't watched that shit yet. You know, I saw like the first
So
couple
dope.
episodes, bro, and like I don't know if I just don't know if I can
with it?
get to the story. Yeah,
Word.
I think I'm just too old, bro. I'm
Yeah.
too fucking old. And that's the shit that the kids like. You know,
Understandable. Yeah, it is.
I mean-
bad immature for sure.
I mean,
not that it's
really,
immature. It's all immature, but
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's just too new. It's like when motherfucking like I'm a 33-year-old man. If you put on Playboy Cardi, I'm gonna be like. Oh,
Fire.
I understand.
Fire.
But you gonna be like fire. Because nigga, you moving and grooving with the kids, bro.
oh yeah.
Me on my shit, like I'm like, all right, I get it. I get Attack of the Titans. Am I going to put this on while you kids aren't around? You know, that's the thing.
What's,
you know?
it's funny, not to interject, but me and Smoke were talking about Playboy Cardi earlier, and he for sure is successful for saying he says the least amount of words of any rapper in
Really?
history.
So
You
he's
feel
just
me?
mad minimal, like
Yeah, it's super minimalistic, dog.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
really like it's like Jackson Pollock with his paint splatters.
Yeah.
And by the way, man,
That's hard as fuck, by the way.
I ain't trying to read the chat and comment, but I used myopic in the proper context. You just got to look through the second and third definitions. They said that I meant symbiotic.
I'm
That
sorry.
means-
I'm sorry for what was that shit? Like
No,
being
no,
one of
I
those
see
correcty motherfuckers.
No,
like,
no,
don't you mean my?
you solid. They was trying to say something. I just had to let them know. You feel me? Because we don't really be addressing the gallery like that. You feel
Do an
me?
event based on Samurai Champloo, new job is. What other battles are going down tonight? Clayton dressed up in his Tiger Woods cosplay, watching y'all on here. I don't get it. Why do you
There's a
sound
lot
like
going on,
a
man.
white guy but look like the Sprite? Oh, you motherfucker.
Oh.
See, that's why I stopped battling, because I got to deal with shit like that.
Yeah, dude, it definitely like I went from like a husky to a rhinoceros through battle
Thick
rap.
skin?
Yeah, dude. Like it's really hard for me to read something negative about me. Like, you know what I mean? I wouldn't be if I was a bitch. I wouldn't be bulimic because of battle rap based on.
That's tight.
You know what I'm saying? Like it
My
took
shit
me
was
a
the
while.
other way around. I was like thick skin because I had hella ego.
Right.
Hella ego. Like, nigga, fuck everything you say about me, bro. Fuck that, nigga. I know who I am. And then I still know who I am, but I'm like I get road rage now. You know what I'm saying? I have conflicts with, like, you know me, I've been peace.
Right,
all my
right.
whole life. You know, but I like flip sometimes now. And I just think, I don't know what the fuck it is. But now I know I couldn't, like, I was at that battle that you did, and I was like, motherfuckers yelling at each other and shit, nigga. I don't want to be here. Like, I was enjoying it, you know, but it was so tense, you know.
And yet you were that guy at one point.
All and on 10 too.
Yeah, no,
You know?
like, extending that energy to the umpteenth degree.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. Like, it's funny because you always like refer to yourself like, oh, nerd, but you're like, if you're like a nerd, you're a nerd that's not finna get picked on. You
That
feel
part,
me?
yeah.
And if someone does try to pick on you,
Because I had the mom that was like, go back outside and go, like,
handle
that's
that.
not gonna happen. You know what
run
I'm saying?
that,
So
run
a
that
nerd-
fade with that tattoo artist that you was disrespecting.
But that's why,
You feel
and
me?
that's why I said that, you know, because just like, okay, like, you know, you
My partner Reeves.
got another one.
No, that's my partner. He's getting the same shit I got right here.
Fool's getting blasted.
This tight.